All of you come here with one dream in mind, and that's to win $100,000, a feature-in-ink magazine, and the title of Ink Master.
Yes. Woo! Let's go.
However, you will not be able to do this alone.
What?
What do you think that means?
You will form 4 teams based solely on what region of the country you call home. West.
Where are my West Siders at?
West Side?
People from the West Coast are hustlers. They have to be just to survive out there. I know that they're gonna have the drive it takes to get to the end.
And the turf war starts right now. You have 6 hours to tag team tattoo, and your time starts now.
Let's do this.
All right.
I think that's cool.
I think it's cool.
2 people tattooing a canvas at the same time, especially that don't know each other's rhythms, can be bad.
It's pretty big, guys. Nah, it's not that big.
You become very alert and hesitant to pull because you think somebody's gonna mess with your canvas, and you're in your head, so it becomes a quick shit show.
You gonna let Patrick pull all his clean lines?
You know what I'm gonna do is let my team win this challenge.
Careful when you release the skin.
It's just hard to get in there, too.
I know. It's not going to be easy.
So much movement on your end.
I'm barely in here. Don't get so frustrated.
I'm not getting frustrated. I've been waiting the whole time.
I came here to tattoo, and I'm not even tattooing right now. I just think it's bullshit.
West, you're up.
The tattooing overall on this thing is spectacular.
The shining moments in this tattoo are definitely the smoothness and the folds of the cloak, this deliberate shading in the face where you just go super dark and just fade right out the skin, super deliberate. I love that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, judges, it is time to determine which team had the best tattoo of the day.
The West do a tattoo that technically is on the money.
But in terms of creativity, the South showed us something completely different.
The composition of the tattoo is very nice, but yesterday I saw them tattooing the slickest of the day. For me today, that quality and that value is gonna take my vote. I'm gonna go for the West today.
The guy sitting over here did a crane.
But they also had smooth tattooing.
And you don't think the South has smooth tattooing?
Not as smooth as the West. There's one that just really screams out to me, and it's the West.
Yes, kidding, man.
My vote is for the South, and I think this is utter bullshit. The judges have decided that the best tattoo of the day goes to the West.
Thank you.
Congratulations, West. You are safe from elimination. Please have a seat.
All right.
You have 6 hours to tattoo neon lights, and your time starts now.
All right.
Let's do this.
Paramount gonna be a throne?
Today we're testing the artist with neon tattoos. Not just a tube of neon, but light source tattoos.
I tried to keep it small.
All right.
I'm gonna just kind of wing my color theory.
He looks freaking dope.
Where there's light on one side, there's shadow on the other. So these artists have to grasp that and then use big, bright color to demonstrate it.
I'm excited for the colors.
Hot pink and teal really
would look
complement
really
each other.
pretty, yeah. I had a funny feeling that I would be doing some biomech.
I've never done biomech in my entire career, but the thing is, it's a light source challenge. All black and gray is light sourcing, and I think I might actually have an advantage here.
Every time I got a tattoo, I bring a general idea and the artist just takes it from there.
I think you end up getting way better art that way.
Exactly.
Thank you, Midwest, for this biomech tattoo, because it actually gave me the perfect platform to shine today. I'm on my game 100%.
West, you're up first. Angel.
Hey, guys.
The way that you create the glow on your piece is very nice.
The brightest part, there's nothing there.
You have solid black, bright color, open skin, and it shows contrast.
Thank you.
Solid.
All right, guys, time to determine who had the best tattoo of the day.
The first and only tattoo that jumps out as one cohesive, bright, strong, solid tattoo is Angels for me.
Angel had light sourcing, wrapping around, shooting around. I mean, it's a well thought out plan.
Hands down, no contest, Angel.
The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Angel.
Yeah, girl.
That's pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie.
Nice job.
This is your last chance to save yourself from elimination. You have 6 hours to tattoo an American traditional tiger head. And your time starts now.
Now or never.
Ready as you're gonna get, huh?
Yep.
This is an intimidating fight.
If they're testing adaptability, you're the one that is really adapting here.
That's true. I'm a black and gray realism tattooer. I am not super proficient in American traditional.
Keep doing exactly what you're doing.
I'm just cleaning up every little nook and cranny.
Not only do I have to battle 2 veterans in this competition, but now I've got to do a style against one of the veterans who specializes in American traditional. It could take a miracle for me to pull this one off.
I have 3 sons, my twins. They just all had their birthday party, and well, I was here, and my wife's a neat freak. So I'm like, oh, I don't envy you that mess.
No. Being away from my boys is like one of the hardest things I've ever done. No matter how hard something might seem, I've got to lead by example. I got to show them when you start something, you finish it.
What do you think about the green in the eye?
If it was my call, I would probably do a yellow.
Do you think on those parts of the cheek where it left them completely skinned, you should whip there and right there?
Yes, I do think that.
You're not going to know how far you can go unless you try.
Raul, we will start with you.
Real simple, real bold. You hit the mark on traditional style look. You'd have a strong, simple color palette, nice saturated black, and then you have areas of black whip shade in the nose, black whip shade in the lip. That's the kind of whip shade that we're looking for.
Wow. But the third eye is strange. Your drawing has this really wide gap, and then your circles on those eyes, you kind of lose it, especially on the left one. And I do wish that the brown of the tiger wasn't in his teeth. That's very bizarre.
I'm not so familiar with all of the rules. That was just an aesthetic decision I made.
I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but this is the most legible thing you've shown us.
Yeah, I figured that was coming. But any compliments from you guys, I'll take that all day.
Artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo. And this face-off begins now.
What's up, Frank?
Not much, shaking you out. She's focused. Look at that.
I know. Laser focus.
Dig it.
He's the guy I gotta beat.
He's good?
He's good at something. I don't think he does black and gray primarily, so.
Well, I'm glad I'm here and not there.
Yeah, right?
I'm glad we completely took different directions on it.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna win though, so.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah.
I do this shit every day. The other guy that signed his own death sentence, he doesn't have a chance.
Let's move on to the American traditional style battle.
Oh, boy.
All right, here we go. This is Jimmy Snath. Jimmy's black shading, how he whips out, is definitely in this tattoo.
I don't mean any offense to anybody, but I don't know if this is Jimmy. The red all the way around the exterior petals is completely holidayed. If this is Jimmy, something's up.
It can be nerve-wracking doing your own style.
Moving on to the second tattoo.
That was mine.
It is a style battle, and this drawing is the staple. The little white highlights on the edge of the green leaves, nice. Edge of the flower that's white with the red faded out, nice. But anywhere in this tattoo, the black is not as dark as the outline.
Might have got me, Hiram. We'll see.
Fine line black and gray face-off.
That's mine.
It's very strange. It's very piecemeal. There is some smooth shading. I like the deep set black, but the hair is very, very messy. There's this fine line kind of outlining in there, and then everything's just messy.
Let's take a look at the second fine line black and gray.
I like the drawing. The woman is beautiful, but as far as hitting a fine line challenge, this didn't really work out.
This line that's around these broken pieces doesn't look like a fine line at all. On the edge of the tiger's face, there's no fine line work visible.
Damn. That's like probably my favorite tattoo I've done since I've been here.
Let's have a look at the biomech face-off.
That one's mine.
This has a very strong bio look to it. There's some really nice solid color in this.
It's missing a major component.
Black.
Heavy black. It's just so washed out and pale.
I had 6 hours to do a biomech tattoo.
Let's take a look at the second tattoo.
That's mine.
This tattoo has a very unfinished feel. Nothing is put in solid. Even in the more finished center, all those outlines are scratchy and weak. It's a mess.
Damn. I just started trying to scramble just to get some shit in there.
I want to know the story because this thing is jacked.
Jimmy and Hiram, you faced off tattooing American traditional. Let's see who won this style battle.
I did that one. Wow.
Nobody outshined anybody in one section, and nothing screams American traditional more than an eagle.
I didn't want to just
go with the typical thing.
Today, since it's a style battle, you want to really capture that style.
Congratulations, Hiram, you are safe from elimination.
Remember how I helped you out today? You're gonna have to help me.
Have a seat. Jarrell and Bob, you faced off tattooing Biomech. Let's see who won this style battle.
That was mine.
Bob, congratulations.
Thank you.
Jarrell, what happened here with this tattoo?
She let me tattoo her for about 3 hours and so, and then she just quit.
That is one of the breaks in this competition, man. You took a bad one here.
If Jarrell would have been able to completely finish his tattoo, it might have been a different outcome.
I mean, I don't feel like I earned it by any means.
All right, Bob, congratulations. Please have a seat.
Hey, sorry.
Frank and Angel, you faced off tattooing Fine Line Black and Gray. Let's take a look at who won this style battle.
That's mine.
Frank, I think you just did a huge tattoo that got out of hand. Angel, your design is a little more cohesive.
Congratulations, Angel. That means that you're safe from elimination. You have 6 hours to tattoo a black and gray realistic U.S. landmark. And your time starts now.
Lots of little details going on here. I wish it didn't have to hurt.
I'm doing the Taos Pueblo. Bob told me it's a big rock formation, but turns out it's an entire town made out of adobe. It's like one of the most detailed tattoos I've ever done, I'm not gonna lie. Black and gray realism is my specialty. If I don't nail every single ledge and window and stair in this tattoo, I'll never hear the end of it.
West, you're up. Angel.
You took a smart approach to this tattoo because it is illustrated. You have a lot of smooth shading. You have areas that transition. All the negative in the face of these buildings shines so bright because you put the mountain behind it dark. You put the ground in front of it, medium tone. It's really legible, it's really clear, but this is in New Mexico. That is a saguaro cactus. It only grows in Arizona.
Oh, shoot. That is my bad.
But overall, I think it's a very smart play on how to attack this.
Thank you.
Kill it. Good job, Angel.
All right, judges, time to determine who had the best tattoo of the day.
For me, Jarrell, your black and gray in the lighthouse is the best black and gray in the room today.
Thank you.
I really love what Angel did.
When you see Angel's finished tattoo, where all the bells and whistles are on the whole landscape, it tells a better story and is a better all-around tattoo.
Final decision.
Final decision is Angel because Jarrell didn't finish his drawing.
Thank you.
The judges have decided that the best tattoo of the day goes to Angel.
Thank you.
You have 6 hours to tattoo your own line drawing, and your time starts now.
Cool. All right, man. Cool. Let's do this. Let's get naked, bro. Come on.
Now these artists have to tattoo their own line drawing. This should be a cakewalk.
Good fun day.
But you'll see that probably some of these artists will find insecurities in themselves because somebody may have tattooed their design better than they would have. So now they'll be in their heads, and now we'll see what they do with it. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, cool.
Spot's the worst right there. There's one spot every time you hit my leg, twitches.
There's a couple spots.
The canvas is moving around, jerking around, twitching. Just because my canvas is in pain doesn't mean I can have an unfinished tattoo and let Jarrell beat me at what I'm good at. No, this is my shit.
So, I mean, look at all your lines, Bob.
They look great.
Anybody can pull a line on a thigh, Bob.
That secondary light source.
What?
It's all right.
Coming over here talking shit.
I can be successful no matter what is thrown my way. That's just showing versatility right there.
Let's take a look at Bob's design that he made for Jarrell.
The amount of layering that you get from the pink overlay of the piece coming out of the top of the claw to then using a richer pink and then a lighter pink behind it and then coming with the deeper red behind that. It's monochromatic, but it shows depth and layering. You do a really nice job on this tattoo.
I applaud you for designing this because anybody who gets your tattooed is instantly thrown a versatile challenge. Jarrell, you had to tattoo Bob's line drawing.
I love the exterior of the claw. This richer, darker red with your black really helps your piece.
What you did with the little intestine part, really like that transparency that you get with that. The little pinks and the peaches and the little veins. Couldn't be two further ways to approach this tattoo, but both came out super strong.
I love Bob's drawing. It pushed the artist to be artistic.
And what Bob did, translating Angel's drawing, I mean, that's my favorite tattoo of the day.
That's my favorite of the day as well.
For the win, man, I'm going with Bob.
My vote is for Bob.
Bob for the win.
First one?
Yes.
Yeah.
The judges have decided the best tattoos of the day go to Bob. You have 6 hours to tattoo, and your time starts now.
All right, I'll have you stand.
Every view of a lionfish is a hard view of a lionfish. Just look at the anatomy of that thing. It's just a camouflage piece of seaweed.
Let the fun begin.
I'm screwed right now. I have to learn a new technique in tattooing. I've never done any fine line black and gray in my life.
Mastering a technique, you know, at the same time as tattooing it is a pain in the ass.
Do you feel confident about this one?
I don't know. It's kind of intimidating.
Today, your opponents called the shots. 3 of you will move on to the finale, and 2 of you will be packing your machines. Let's see how you did. West, start with you. Bob.
For a single needle tattoo with no other shader, you do a really clean take on this thing.
You captured the look of this fish by the shape of the body. It has a roundness to the body of the shape, and it's because that highlight you left through the stripes and how rich the darkness gets. You totally kill it in this tattoo, man.
Thank you.
Good job, Bob.
Thank you. It's a rough one you guys threw at me.
All right, guys, time to determine who had the best tattoo of the day.
Bob got called out on something that most people would really blunder, and he killed it.
And everything in that tattoo is cohesive and finished and applied properly. And for that reason, I'm gonna go with Bob.
And my vote is also Bob.
Congrats.
The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Bob.
Wow.
And you were worried.
Oh, I was.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Bob. You have earned the first spot in the finale.
Shit. Look at you, dude.
Oh my God. I'm really happy right now.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is your chance to give us everything you've got and earn your spot in the finale. Head to your shops and get ready for tomorrow.
13 hours.
13 hours ahead of us.
I'm excited.
I'm ready to get started. Which ones are yours, Angel?
I did the little lady torso,
Cool.
space dog, the eye, frog reaper, and the crescent moon. My strategy is just to make sure that people look at the board and they want my tattoos. That way, I have one thing on the boys.
You have 13 hours to show us quality and quantity in this tattoo marathon. And your time starts now.
All right, let's go see what you want. The hardest part about this space dog design is that it's a bunch of perfect circles. It's time consuming.
What would you like to do? I'm gonna do the skull with the facial hair and the hat.
Sweet.
This first canvas is taking up almost an hour and a half of my time.
I'm Isabel.
Jimmy, which one are you
Nice to meet you.
thinking about getting?
This guy.
Cool.
I've never felt so much pressure in my entire life. That's it for this one. I love it. Free to go. This is not at all how I wanted to start this marathon. Which one you want?
I'm liking this little bulldog.
Okay,
guy.
we can do that. All right.
4 hours remain.
This is your friendly paramedic coming by to say, I haven't seen you go to the bathroom. I'm worried about your hydrating, so here's a bottle of water here for you.
Okay.
Please hydrate up, okay?
Thank you, sir. Drinking water. I got shit to do.
Angel. Out of everybody's flash designs, your designs were chosen the most.
Awesome.
All your designs look very nice. It's not surprising that a lot of people chose these, but you create images that are not as easy to recreate on the fast.
Let's take a look at the tattoos that you did. In 13 hours, Angel, you completed 11 tattoos.
Your line work is pretty clean on almost every single one of these. Obviously, your first space dog is the worst one. The dog gets too black, so it's a little bit illegible. The third and fourth one are the best ones. You kind of figured out better ways to do it as you went. If you didn't do 5 space dogs, you could have done more more tattoos.
I think I was the only one who did the space jog, ironically.
My favorite tattoo you do of all the tattoos is the simplest, the Gravestone 13. It looks like a quick banger. It's really smooth. I definitely see some high points in your tattooing. Overall, your body of work is pleasing.
Darrell wins some battles, Jimmy wins some battles, Angel wins some battles. But when we put the design that Angel did, the moon, up against other people did the moon, that outline has to be perfect, and Angel kills it on that one. Angel did 5 of those space dogs. That's the most time-consuming tattoo, and consistently her line work is super clean on all 5 of those.
Her outline is the best outline consistently against both of you guys.
I agree. My vote for the second spot in the finale is Angel.
My vote's for Angel.
The judges have decided, Angel, you have earned your spot in the finale.
Oh my God, yes. Me and Bob, let's do it.
Congratulations.